Okay, everybody's rented an Airbnb or a VRBO, right? Yeah, okay. One of my clients owned a beach house down in Gulf Shores. She did not have hers listed on either of those platforms. She had it listed with a private real estate company that also did overnight rentals. So anyway, she gets this phone call now. We live in Kentucky. She gets this phone call. You better get down here. Your house has been trashed. There's the college students who've rented it have just decimated it. She was horrified, absolutely horrified. She's like, I didn't rent it to any college students. How? Why? Well, it turns out the parents of these college students, I want to say it was another state that had spring break for their college, and 3 of the beach houses in a row, one of being hers, were rented by the parents of these college students. And they were out in the Midwest somewhere. So they go driving down to Gulf Shores and proceed to just act a fool. So anyway, as it was told to her once she got there, we live in Kentucky. She had to drive down to Alabama. So 8-9 hour drive. She gets there. She walks in. The carpet of her 2 or 3 story beach house was completely saturated. So she's thinking whoever cleaned the carpets must have used too much water, in the cleaning process. No, that was not it. What it was beer, kegs of beer. She told me that she went into the kitchen. The sink of the kitchen sink had fallen through to the cabinet, into the bottom of it, because they had put a big keg, slammed it down into the sink. The weight of that caused it to fall all the way through to the bottom. Her house had holes in the walls. All of the furniture from the living room was moved out into the dining room. I don't know what the hell was going on, but some massive drinking fest in the living room. The authorities told her that the beach patrol had found these college-age kids down on the beach. And they had patrolled via, I guess, what are those, four-wheel drive, four-wheelers or something, ATVs. Beach patrol comes by. They see, big-ass bonfire going on. They say, y'all need to quit it, go back, yada, yada. They leave. Big-ass party still goes on, which, hey, as a partier, I can totally respect back in my day. But I never would have had the gall to do this. They had strung electrical cords, extension cords, from her house down to the beach, where they brought her refrigerator down to the beach and plugged it in to keep their beer cold instead of using a cooler. So they took her living room furniture, brought it down to the beach, and it was 100% covered in sand and seawater when it was found. They partied hard. Anyway, as it ended, the company had charged the parents' credit card for the damage, tens of thousands of dollars. She was out the rental money. She had to shut her house down off the rental program, go down there, patch, paint, new carpet, new furniture. They were giving her flack about replacing her dining room chairs because one of them was completely demolished while the rest were fine. She couldn't find an identical match for the set that she had. And she's like, we ain't playing this. I bought an identical set. I want an identical set. So she had to fight it out with them about that. Anyway, she got all of it taken care of. But like I said, she lost untold numbers of thousands of dollars by having to shut her house down off the rental program to make these repairs. And the credit cards were charged, and the parents never said nothing anymore about it. They freaking just paid it. What kind of assholes do this? What kind of assholes raise their adult? Let's face it, college-age students are above the age of 21. They're adults. To rent a house, you have to be above the age of 25, typically. So these were 21 to 24-year-olds that couldn't rent the house on their own. So their parents rented it for them, put it on their credit card, and let them just have at it instead of, I can't even imagine my children having the audacity to treat somebody else's house like this was Animal House. What the hell? Why are we raising people like children to be adults like this? Why? Immediately she took it off of rental. Immediately. And it got sold. She was done. Ain't gonna do that shit no more.